Habari Gani, happy Kwanzaa, and welcome to day 4, Ujamaa Cooperative Economics, to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and businesses, and to profit from them together. This principle is the main reason why during Kwanzaa, the village takes community celebration, we host the vendor fair. We invite small businesses from all over the region to register for a table, pay a $30 fee, and have 2 to 3 hours to sell their goods to our community members and our neighbors. And it's really, really nice to see this year we had some second year vendors, people returning from the previous year, and it was really nice listening to them talk about how much fun they had last year and how successful they were last year. And it was really cool watching them set up their tables. I can show you a bit of examples in this video just because it's just really exciting to see all these different people chose a path of entrepreneurship, and that path is not easy. You lose sleep, you lose your mind, you lose hope sometimes, you question your faith sometimes, and running a business at all, I imagine, is very challenging. And so this principle, cooperative economics, it's almost like a version of yesterday's principle, collective work and responsibility, but now we are intentionally focusing on Black economy and Black business. The creative spot sits on the business strip in downtown Ferguson, over there by Elicious and Onyx Business and Printing Center. Be Juiced is over there, and it's such a neat community of people, majority African American group of people, and it's just everyone looks out for each other. We get a lot of our material printed by Onyx Business Printing Center. Dr. Alice is a sweetheart. And then the food at Elicious is always really good. And those smoothies, I think it's called a dragon fruit smoothie at Be Juiced. I suggest if you're in Ferguson ever, you should go try those places to eat and to do business. Seeing our local economy boom and improve is a really good thing. It really is. Mr. Sampson represents this principle in the show. He is the owner of the market. He's kind of like a tyrant, very full of himself, very conceited. And he looks down on the other townspeople at the beginning of the show. And then as the events transpire, he learns that it's better to cooperate and work together as a team when running a business than treating it like a one-man show. You can go further. Like I said yesterday, together everybody achieves more. The dream, I think, for the African American community is obviously for all of us to be financially well off, but like for our predominantly African American communities, our predominantly African American neighborhoods, to be financially well off. You go to you can go to a majority white anywhere, and the roads are there's less potholes in the roads. Police presence feels more safe than intimidating. The Delmar Divide, right? Major economic difference between majority Black places and majority white places. And I feel like we are in an era in St. Louis and probably in Black America as a whole. But I feel like we're in an era where the greatest years of our finances and the greatest years of our Black economy are starting now. and it'll grow from this. I wonder if there even is research and information about like black finances and how we could compare early 2000s to today. I wonder financially how we're doing, if we're improving economically also. Along with the whole idea of our economic years, the best of our economic years starting now, I'm seeing more black owned beauty shops. I'm seeing more black nail techs. I'm seeing more black businesses where there were like foreign businesses. Like instead of the foreigners making money off of us, we can make money off of each other. Or I should say, not instead of, but in addition to, because all money that flows through the black community, I think is good. As community art director for a Red Circle nonprofit organization, and as a fellow artist, it is very, very important that we pay artists. We should never expect a human being to spend their time, to spend their energy, and to spend their effort on making art and then telling that human being, don't expect to eat off this, don't expect to live off this. That doesn't make sense. And with the rise of AI art, honestly, well, okay, I'll put it to you like this. I don't think AI can replace human art. There's not a reality where AI can fully replace human art. For example, we did Kwanzaa. There's no way AI could have done that. There's no way AI could have came to rehearsal week after week. There's no way AI could have. I mean, AI probably could have written the script, but there would be no real connection to that script. Making a living off of art is not far-fetched. It's not. The idea that you can't find a real job as an artist clearly makes zero sense. It makes zero sense. And if you are a person and you've said to somebody, an aspiring artist in your life, oh, you can't get a real job as an artist, just pause for a second and ask yourself, how intelligent is that phrase? You can look all around your house and find art. Somebody had to design the front cover of this bag. Somebody had to design the front cover of this book. Somebody had to take the photo of this artist on this book. You go to the store, you pick out what you want to wear, and you make sure you like how it looks. You listen to Christmas music. You decorate for Christmas. Art is embedded into every aspect of our life, art and design. So as long as we want to keep looking at stuff, and as long as we want to keep listening to stuff, and we want these things that we look at and we want these things that we listen to be satisfying, then yes, there are definitely real jobs in the art world. With that being said, I have here on my table this book called Black First, 2,000 Years of Extraordinary Achievements, written by Jesse Carney Smith. It's a rather older book. Let me see. I think it was published. Well, copyrighted 1994, and I guess again in 2003. But I just wanted to read out of here, as we're talking about cooperative economics, some of the achievements of our people. So this section is called Business and New Enterprises and Corporate Advancement. 1975. Let me turn this way. Wally Famous Amos was the first black to open a cookie-only retail store. He went from a mail clerk to an executive vice president at the William Morris Agency, which made him their first black agent. 2 years after he founded Famous Amos chocolate chip cookies, the company was grossing $2 million a year. And I know we still enjoy those cookies to this day. 1983, Ben F. Branch was the president of the nation's first black-owned soft drink company, Dr. Branch Products in Chicago, Illinois. Branch was also a civil rights activist and a musician. He combined these interests by organizing the SCLC Operation Breadbox Orchestra, the world's only gospel orchestra. 1968, Leon Howard Sullivan developed the first major black-sponsored shopping center, Progress Plaza in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Baptist minister was very active in developing black businesses. On January 4th, 1971, he became the first black selected to sit on the board of General Motors. So I like these kinds of things, like these kinds of books, because I feel like it's interesting. My grandmother, when we were younger, she used to always talk about the struggle of our people. And we were kids, so like we'd be like to ourselves, man, why she always talking about that stuff? That stuff's sad. But like, oh my God, I understand so much now as an adult. Like, we can draw so much inspiration from the past, such as our our front runners in cooperative economics that I've shared with you tonight or today. Because even though it's dark outside, it is the morning right now. One of these days, I want to know what it's like to support my entire lifestyle off of black-owned everything. Like, can you imagine everything in the house is black-owned, or everything in the house came from a black-owned company, black-owned toothpaste, black-owned soap, black-owned lotion, black-owned food products and dishes, black-owned television companies, black-owned music companies. I want to challenge myself to shop, to buy black, to intentionally buy black at least 2 out of every shopping trip I take each month. I'm a shopper. I'm probably going to go to the store like 10 times a month, whether, I'm going for myself or for the house. So my challenge for myself is to shop black at least 2 of those shopping trips out of each month. So join me on that challenge if you would like. And let's see how much of our life can we fund with black-owned products and through black-owned businesses. Once again, happy Kwanzaa, happy Ujamaa, and I will see you tomorrow for day 5.